I think tonight's a good night to say something about depression and suicide and feeling alone because they're not fun things to feel. And I know what it's like. I'm bipolar. I've been diagnosed with bipolar for 3 years now, and I've been on medication, and I'm not fine. I'll never be normal to my life, but doesn't mean I can't live with it. You know, it's just part of me now. Things happen all the time, and some more serious than others, like abuse, losing someone, drugs, whatever have you. Um, it's nothing is ever too serious to take their life over. I know what it's like to feel suicidal. 3 years ago, I was in California for a vacation with my brother, and my mom had stopped receiving child payment checks, or whatever they're called, from my father 2 months before. So I was in California. I wasn't worried about anything. I wasn't even thinking about my dad because I hadn't seen him since I was 8 years old. So my mom calls my cell phone and tells me to go outside and so she can talk to my brother alone. My brother's 31, and it's not his dad that was my dad. His dad's a different dad, so he's my half brother. But so she talked to him, and I didn't think anything of it. I thought my mom was going to plan a surprise for me whenever I came home from vacation. So I just went outside, played with the dog, and I was all happy and everything. And 2 later, I get on a plane to go home, and I come home after an hour and a half drive. My mom from the airport, and I set my things down on the ground, and my stepdad comes in, and nobody said anything to me. No, my mom didn't know how to tell me, so my stepdad comes in, and he says, "Your mom didn't know how to tell you, but your dad, your dad committed suicide." And that short amount of time, my life just changed forever. I hated my life so much for 2 years straight. I self-harmed, and I wanted to die every single day. I had no friends because I was so depressed. Actually, I lied. I did have a few good friends, but that didn't last long, except one, and that's Lindsay Barker. I don't know how I would have got through without her. Some days, she can be a bitch, but life doesn't have to be like that every day. Last year, I met a friend Callie Rogers, and she gave it to me straight like nobody else would, that I am still sad and I need to talk about what happened with my dad because I never really did get that out. So, if you ever feel like you're alone in your depression or bipolar or anxiety or mental disorder or just feeling sad, or if you lost someone you feel alone, you're not. You're really not. And if you ever feel like you want to kill yourself, I know what it feels like. I've had friends try to do that, and luckily they didn't yet. Well, that just sounds like an asshole, but like, luckily they didn't. And life does get better. I'll always be a different person since my dad committed suicide, but it's made me realize all of my strengths, and I've gained so many friends since I decided to just stop wallowing in sadness. And all of these friends have helped me make my life so much better. And if you ever need anyone to talk to, you can always message me on Facebook, or you can text me if you have my number, or just ask for it. Because I will talk to anyone. I don't care if I hate you. I probably don't, because I don't really hate anyone. Uh, I will talk to anyone about anything, because I know a lot of what people go through, from what I've been through and what my friends have gone through. So I just felt like posting that tonight, so everybody knows that they're not alone.